The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13.
Yeah, baby girl. You know what I wanna do. Come on. Yeah, baby girl.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tube Car News. Yo, it's been a minute. I've missed you guys so much. Now, you might think, you look at the channel and you see there's not that many videos and you go, like, you forgot about us and you're not even doing YouTube no more. Why you just stop like that? It ain't the case, guys. I've been freaking daily grinding on my other channels, and my main channel is my Off Tap Life channel, and then I started this other channel because I'm into cars and I love cars, and I thought, oh, I'll do that as well. But then just things got hectic and busy, you know, with a lot of other things. I was trying to build my other channel up a bit, which we're getting some little action happening, which is good. So it meant, okay, now maybe I can try to get a schedule happening within myself of all my channels, which you'll see the links in the description. I have 27 channels. I know it seems obsessive, but you know, I just like what I do. I love just making this content, and I like having my little niche party happening where I've got a bunch of little different things happening all over the place, because I'm like the Oprah of the tube, where I've got my own network, except it's like, oh no, it's not really a network because it's on YouTube. It's just a bunch of channels that I've got that I just do my thing with, and that's because I want to entertain you and bring you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So here we are, guys. We're on Tube Car News, and the reason I decided today that I had to drop video specifically, say that 5 times quick, but yeah, I specifically had to drop it today because there's been a bit of news that has caught my eye, and I went, See, this is what happened. So I was watching my YouTube screen, which I do all the time because I'm constantly recording reaction videos. I'm doing something. So YouTube is always open on my computer all day, every day. The notification drops, Stradman has dropped a video. Stradman has dropped a video. Now, this is what Stradman has dropped. Let me tell you, if y'all don't know, if you're new and you don't know who Stradman is, Stradman is like one of the biggest automotive YouTubers on all of YouTube, all right? And he's a cool dude, man. He's very entertaining, he's got great personality, and most importantly, a great supercar collection. You see, and that's where our story begins. Because Stradman has decided to sell half of his supercar collection. Let me explain to you what half of his supercar collection looks like. So his car collection is full of a lot of dope cars. Not all of them are supercars, but depending on your term of what super means to you, how you use super in a sentence, all of his cars are super cars, if you catch my drift. If you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm throwing down, his cars are super. And so here's the situation with the Stradman. He's got his brand new 2020 Corvette. Yeah, the brand new Corvette is freaking wrapped in purple. The purple thing is his whole thing. That's what he does. Of all of his cars, they're all like, that's the thing. You know it's a Stradman car if it's purple. So he's got the purple action. He just got the new white wheels that freaking look crazy dope. So he's got that action happening, and the car's looking mint. And I've just been hearing him how much he's saying he loves his car and all this kind of stuff. Next thing you know, it's on the chopping board. Boom. What? Yeah, chop, chop, chop. The car is freaking for sale. Now, let me just elaborate on the Corvette situation really quick, because you guys who don't know, the new Corvette, come on, y'all, you're serious. Have you been under a log somewhere? Those freaking C8s are dope, man. Those new Corvettes are dope. They're freaking sought after. And people are selling them for way over sticker price right now. So, like, you know, when they came out, GM was like, yo, when they was talking about them, they was like, we're gonna do them for like 65 G's, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make them affordable. Anyone's gonna be able to get one and all that kind of stuff. This pandemic hit, and the next thing you know, suddenly they're not flowing out the factories, right? So then you've got this dope car that everyone wants. You've got freaking demand, but you don't have supply. So what happens? Well, car dealers, people who own them, who ordered them and got lucky, got one early, they selling them for the chinga chinga, baby. So now they're making crazy cheddar on it. So, you know, a car that's like, you know, RRP, like, you know, 65, 70,000 if you got the next package, you know, the dope package, the Z1 package or whatever it's called, I don't know. But it's got, you know, the nice package, it's got all the bells and whistles and stuff. You know, 70, 80 G's or whatever they paid for it. And they selling these cars for like $120,000, you know what I'm saying? 120, 130, things like that, 110, and that's US dollars we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's some serious cheddar, man. So they buying the cars and they seeing that, wait a minute, if I sell this now while there's still huge demand for a car that has no supply, I capitalize on my investment, make some quick cheddar, and then next thing you know, I can use that money and invest it back into something else. Plus, the other reason why Strad is doing this, in case you wanted to be enlightened, is because everybody's got the C8. He's kind of, you know, now one of a bunch of YouTubers who's got the C8, who's doing the C8 content. Other people have already put the exhaust. People have done the twin turbo. Freaking Amelia Hartford's done the freaking NOS. Yeah. She's dropped NOS in her freaking C8. And she's freaking twin turboing it. So, you know, people put it on bags or they're lowering it. They've got all this stuff's happening already. So it's like, you know, hey, you know? And he's already got another car that he's done that with, you know, where everyone jumped on the Supra bandwagon. And so he, you know, now he was quick to the punch. I think he was like one of the first people to get the wide body action and all that kind of cool stuff happening with his car. He wide bodied the Supra, he freaking wrapped that bad boy. He's got the purple theme again, he's got the white wheels. It freaking looks dope, got the big wing. Like the car is just crazy looking dope, man. Stupid with it. Looks, sounds dope, looks dope. It's just dope on multiple levels. And it was at SEMA, he had it at SEMA last year. So it's a well-known car. It is freaking money, you know what I'm saying? It looks dope. And he's gonna sell that, man. Come on, yo, man, like I'm telling you. Someone's gonna be wanting that car. That car is in demand. People love them. Now, it's a different situation with that car. It's not like the Corvette where you can't get them, because, you know, there's actually quite a few of the Supras around now. But there's not a lot of the Stradman Supras around, you know what I'm saying? That's a special car. Now, the other car he's got that he's selling is the Ford, the little freaking, man, what's those little cars called? The freaking Focus GT or something. And he's selling that now too. Now, he's been talking about selling that for ages because Oscar, which is his little puppy, don't like the freaking loud, you know, car noise from the exhaust. And he doesn't like it. Oscar don't like it. So Stradman's got to keep Oscar happy because Oscar is his baby. You know what I'm saying? You keep your baby happy. That's what he's doing. So he's getting rid of that. Which isn't really technically a big loss to anybody. Like anyone, he's hardly ever really done any content with it. He didn't even put the purple wrap on it. That should have told you from the beginning that he really wasn't planning on keeping it in the purple army. He didn't even give it any purple love. He didn't wrap it or anything. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do anything to it. He didn't do any mods to it. So, you know, it is what it is. But then, he also has the Ford GT. Now we talking about a little bit of, are you serious, bro? Are you sure you want to do this? Because the Ford GTs are hard to come by in the best of days, especially the new ones. You have to be part of a freaking like application, and then Ford decides who's good enough to get one, and it's hard, man. So if you got a Ford GT, man, you know, and those are $250,000 roughly. That's what he's trying to sell his for. So, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I don't know, do you want to get rid of the Ford GT? I mean, again, he told us all these cool plans with the Ford GT, how he was going to wrap it. He has some ideas and plans and things. We never saw that. So even though the Ford GT is going to be missed, again, it's not the same kind of attachment that we've had with his other cars, because his other cars, we've seen him show them love, you know what I mean? We've seen him freaking fix them up and do all these things. We haven't seen much of the Ford GT. Matter of fact, the two Ford cars, we just haven't seen much of them. So go ahead, yeah, go sayonara, you know what I'm saying? We'll see you later, because we have no emotional connection really with the Fords. Let's be real, we just really don't. Yeah. What Ford? Me. So yeah, but you know, the Corvette, you know, a lot of people is like, don't get rid of the Corvette, and a lot of people don't want you to get rid of the Supra, but you know, it's about that chinga chinga, and rumor has it, and he's kind of said so himself, he's like, if I get a hyper, and he tried to cut it off and be all slick, but we know, he's thinking about the hypercar right now, man. He's talking about taking his game to next level, because see, Stradman's smart, man. He knows what he's got to do. He's got a sentimental attachment to Gallardo, so he's never gonna get rid of that Lambo there, because that one, that's how his channel started, you know what I mean? That's sentimental. That's his first big accomplishment kind of thing. You know, he's got love for that, you know what I mean? And then he ain't gonna get rid of the freaking Aventador. That was like one of his dream cars, you know? That's his baby, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get rid of that. He's been wanting to do that 6x6 Jeep thing for a long time. You know he's not getting rid of that yet. But you know, the right price comes later down the road, you never know. But he's just, you know, he wants that to come to, that's something he's really wanted to do. So it makes sense to see him get rid of those. And can you imagine what would happen if he brought a hypercar to the channel? Think about it. That's gonna be huge. That's huge for the channel. A hypercar? Are you serious? Yo, man, like, a hypercar is next level. And look, Strads, man, he's got the subscriber count. He's got to keep growing his channel. He's got to keep raising the bar. He's got to keep doing things out the box. Otherwise, he ain't gonna grow his channel, you know, to the next levels that he would love to do if he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? He's got to keep raising it. His audience demands that. So he's never had a hypercar yet, and that would freaking bring in mad views for him. And it'd just be so much fun for him. He's a car lover. He loves his rides. Freaking, what better way to freaking get your adrenaline rush than with a nice hyper car. So that's the whole thing about that. Now, let me tell you why this is a really good thing, and why this is potentially, Stradman is giving potentially, now it depends how this all plays out, but let's say, in particular, especially two cars, the C8 and the Supra in particular, definitely big power plays for somebody. If you've got the cheddar and you get one of those two cars, especially because it has the freaking signature Stradman freaking look on it, and he's already put wrench time into those cars. It's got the purple freaking army freaking wrap on it, you know what I'm saying? Instant channel growth. If you are a car channel, if you're someone who's starting out who wants to have a car channel, if you're already an established car channel, it doesn't even matter, even if you're freaking daily driven exotics. If you grab one of the Stradman's freaking cars, because Stradman's fan base, like tons of his fans want him to keep those cars, they love those cars, they want to see more content with them. And let's be real, the way Stradman does his videos, like, you know, like there's cars that he doesn't really do a whole lot of content with. And those are the ones that he's kind of getting rid of if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Supra's been sitting in that freaking storage thing for how long now, you know what I'm saying? So you take someone like Daily Driven Exotics, for example, who, I mean, they, back before the quarantine started, you know, they really was just pumping out tons of car content with their cars. You know, you'd see a lot of cool stuff happening with the cars out in the wild, you know, a lot. So my point is that if you've got one of those Stradman cars and you're a fan of those cars and you're a fan of Stradman and you always wanted to see that favorite car of yours getting driven hard and a lot, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, the person who gets one of those cars is going to instantly boost their freaking channel like mad. You'd be, if you had the cheddar to do so and you didn't grab 1 or 2, 3 or 4 of those cars, you're freaking insane. You're freaking missing out on an opportunity. And even though he didn't do much with the Ford GT or the Ford Focus, like even though he didn't do much with those, just the fact that they were his cars, you know what I'm saying? You already know. You already know. Like, you can name drop. Oh yeah, man. I bought Stradman's car. So you gotta put in your title. Video freaking is gonna explode. Hey guys, thank you for watching my channel. I've bought Stradman's car, big reveal, and I'm gonna be doing daily content with Stradman's car. We're gonna do all the things that you would have loved to see Strad do. Leave in the comments below. Let me know what you wanna see me do. Man, come on, your channel's gonna blow up. If you're an automotive channel and you've got deep pockets and you're not considering buying one of these cars, man, your game plan, I just don't understand, man. Because this is a free gift from the God himself, you know what I'm saying? This is like him giving you the gift of all gifts right there. If you can afford it, boom. Dude, if I had that cheddar lying around right now, man, come on. I would be contacting my dad or someone in my family back home in the States to freaking go and pick up the car for me and ship it over to Australia for me. I'd be like instant like that. I would not hesitate to make this happen. Like, it is a huge opportunity. Huge opportunity, man. So, but it's also sad to see the cars go, of course, because, Stradman, I know he loves his cars, but he's got a game plan. He's got his big barn and all these cool things happening. But I think a hypercar is the real reason why he's done it. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see in the next 3 to 6 months on his channel. But anyways, that's 2 car news for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thinking of playing around with the format a little bit, I may not, do a whole bunch of different topics. I may do more pieces like this where I focus on one topic, break it down a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'll just do both of them, or maybe I'll keep doing what I was doing. Maybe we'll do some more car, actual videos from within the car, you know what I'm saying, like we was doing. I don't know, let's play it by ear. But thanks for watching, more content to come. Stay tuned, I love you, and remember to live each moment to the fullest and keep it off tap. Peace, we're out.